Shawn Armstrong says his induction into the Morehead State University Athletic Hall of Fame is something he would have never dreamed of. But you could forgive his wife, Jody, if her reaction is something like, "Yeah, been there, done that." She's been a member of the Hall since 2010.
Now she can't tease me anymore. That's what's funny about it, is like, because Phil Simms is in the Hall of Fame, and when he's on TV, she'll say, "Hey, he's in the same Hall of Fame as I am." Now I can say that.
So for the Armstrongs, it's now a family affair. Jody for softball and Shawn for golf. Shawn began golfing at the age of 3 and was a standout high school player. In fact, he made the high school team when he was in the 7th grade. So when it came time for college, Armstrong was looking for a scholarship. Morehead State coach Dr. Rex Chaney offered one when other schools would not.
Everybody was, "Yeah, we'd like you to be a part of our team, but we want you to walk on." And no, I can't do that. I have to have a little bit of help. And that's when Dr. Chaney said, we got a place for you. And yeah, that's how I kind of ended up at Morehead.
Armstrong says he owes a lot to Coach Chaney, not just for helping him refine all aspects of his game, but for other things too.
I think the one time that I had a D at midterm and he made us go to the library for 6 hours a night, I didn't like that, so I kind of made a little bit better grades after that.
It soon became apparent to Armstrong that he and his MSU teammates were a special group. They won the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament in 1993 by 6 strokes.
As we got going through seasons after season, it's kind of one of those, it looks like we might have a good shot at winning this, as good as we were, I guess, because, there was Mike Brumfield, another Hall of Famer. Andy Anderson was a academic All-American. Drew Holton, he holds his own down in Louisville. I mean, we had some guys that actually could play back then. It wasn't really a surprise that the year we won it. I mean, I thought we'd win it, really.
He says they had a bond, a supportive chemistry.
I think it was just the fact that, when you competed against each other, you competed at a certain level, and we were all at that certain level that made us each better. But, we were all good friends too. So, like being around each other was a good thing. Had fun together, I guess you could say.
In 1994, Armstrong had his best season. In the OVC Tournament, his individual score was just 1 stroke behind the winner, and he was named to the All-Conference team. He considers his induction into the Hall of Fame a team honor, and his connection to that team is timeless.
Now we're getting older, it's like you can't hit as far as I can now. It's some of that's going on now. So it's pretty fun to still keep up with everybody and the support you still get nowadays from each other. Facebook helps out a lot, keeping in touch with everybody and planning to go play places and things like that. That was one enjoyment I still have today, is we're all still teammates to this day.
Shawn Armstrong received a bachelor's degree in industrial electronic technology from Morehead State in 1995. It wasn't a field he had decided to pursue when he first arrived on campus, so he took a test.
One of the test questions was, a butterfly is, and the answers were an insect, something beautiful. The answers were a personality trait. So at the end of the test, it said, you have no artistic ability, no creativity. What is black and what is white is white. You are more suited for the sciences and maths. I said, all right, here we go, industrial field it is.
Armstrong remembers competing against 24 other people for his first job at Cabletron Systems in Ironton, Ohio. He says Morehead's smaller class sizes and up-to-date technology helped him win the post as a repair technician. He's now an engineer at Emerson Electric and says the MSU program is a big reason why.
I think Morehead was ahead of the curve when it comes to the industrial technology part, and even to this day, even my plant manager, we've hired people from Morehead, and he's always bragged on how he's always been satisfied with hiring people from the Morehead industrial division.
And who is preparing to follow in his father's career footsteps? That would be Peyton Armstrong, currently a junior mechanical and manufacturing engineering technology major here at Morehead State. Now, nearly 25 years later, as he reflects on his professional and college experiences and becoming a member of the MSU Athletic Hall of Fame, Shawn Armstrong knows it's been a sweet ride.
I'd do it again. I really loved playing golf, and I loved Morehead. It was that small school that wasn't too overwhelming, but just big enough to know you were in college and you were getting education that you needed. I mean, it was one of those things I would repeat in an instant, just because of all the memories I had here.